Good morning everyone and welcome back to Thailand Warner Beach. Yeah, and today's the exciting day that I'm going off to the dealership to pick up my car. So to hurry things up, I've been sending the paperwork all day and I'll catch up with the paperwork after the intro. Yeah, so let's get into it. So see you after the intro. Bye! Hello everyone, as promised we're now at the dealership, so we come to just in Bangkok. It's called BT Perfect Autos. I've decided on this one. It's an MG, it's 2019 and very low mileage, and I got it for a really good price with new tyres. So we're now just sorting out the paperwork. And then we're going to the land registry and that's it apparently. Oh, and insurance, but I will give you the paperwork details later. But yeah, very interesting. Anyway, I'll give you an update once we've been to the land registry Department of Land Transport. Okay, see you in a while. Now my car's arrived at the Department of Land Transport. It's now going through its tests and checks. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. Gosh, this beautiful new Ferrari arrived. God, I love this car. It doesn't matter if the car's brand new or used, every car still has to go through the Department of Land Transport tests and checks. This also includes when you sell your car, you still have to go through this process with the new owner. Come on now, don't be shy. Like and subscribe and share with your friends. Yeah, hello everyone. Yes, it turns out the Department of Land Transport really don't like people filming for any reason, whether it's for personal use or whether it's for a blog. So I thought I'd do the sensible thing. I pack up, get the car done, then come home and explain the process to you rather than being told I couldn't film there and save all my blushes and embarrassment. So here we go. So you've been out, you've been to every garage you can think of or car showroom, and then you've found the car that you really like. What next? What's the process? Well, that's a really good question.
Buying a car in Thailand. What paperwork and documents do I need? Can you please advise me?
Yeah, of course I can help you and advise you what paperwork you need. So let's take a look at that now. Firstly, you're going to need to take the transfer form. This is generally completed by the seller of the vehicle. They need to take that to the Department of Land Transport with a copy of the Blue Book and copies and originals of their ID. So why are they taking that? What's paperwork for? So basically you need the transfer form with the Blue Book because you need to get that vehicle transferred into your name, and that's where the Blue Book comes in. Now the Blue Book has a record of the car details. So the first thing the Department of Land Transport are going to see if the car marries up to the book. So they're going to look at the chassis number, and they're going to look at the engine number, and to see if the car's being maintained and it's roadworthy. Additionally, every copy that you take needs to be signed with a blue pen. So again, to reiterate, you need to take the original copies of your documents and photocopies. So let's look at what documents you're going to need. So you're going to have to take with you your passport, and with the passport you're going to need to take copies of the page with your photograph on it, with the start date, the expiry date, and also the passport number. And additionally you're going to need the page that you entered the Kingdom of Thailand, so that's your entry stamp, and you're also going to need your non-A visa or your long stay visa, whether it be the destination Thailand visa, but it can't be a tourist visa on a 60-day or a 30-day because it won't be accepted. It has to be a long stay visa. So bear that in mind. You're not going to be able to get a car, Blue Book or a bike if you don't have a long stay visa. Now additionally you're going to have to show one of the following documents. The documents you could show is a certificate or letter of residency issued by the Thai Immigration Office. This costs around about 1,000 baht, but please check their website in case they've increased the prices. This usually takes about 2 days to process and is only valid for 30 days. However, if you go on a Friday, this may take slightly longer. Your visa must have at least 30 days remaining to get this, and again, negotiate with your dealer as they could offer this service for you and they know the process and make things nice and easy. Or an affidavit. Or you could get an affidavit of residency from your consulate or embassy. In most cases, a consulate and embassy, you need to make an appointment online. The cost for this will vary depending on your consulate or embassy and is valid up to 1 year. You should get the document on the same day. Check the website that should explain the process of a notary service and links to the online appointment system. Some consulates or embassies do have online affidavit blank forms on their website that you can complete and take with you for the appointment. Or a work permit. The work permit will only work if you've got your current address on it. My understanding is the new work permits don't have any address on them, so you'll have to revert to one of the other methods. Or you could get a pink ID card and a yellow Tabien Baan, and that saves all of the previous steps because you've proved your ID once before. And then you never have to show any of those documents again because all you need in future is to show your pink ID and your yellow Tabien Baan. How stress-free is that? Job done. Even open a bank account. So to reiterate, if you've got a pink ID card and a yellow Tabien Baan, the process is far easier and far quicker. Last year I did a couple of videos on how to obtain the pink ID card and the yellow Tabien Baan. I'll drop the links in the description. So if you're wanting to take your vehicle to a different province, you're going to have to complete the paperwork first to get it transferred into your name with the blue book, and then you need to do the paperwork then to take it to a different province. This will take a few days.
Oh my, what? Thai car insurance is a minefield. Please help.
Yeah, of course I try and help you. You're absolutely right. Thai car insurance is a real minefield. It's very confusing. And I can only speak from my experience in the UK. We have 3 types of insurance. You have fully comp, third party foreign theft, and third party. But in Thailand, there's 5 classes of insurance. You've got 1, you've got 2, you've got 2 plus, you've got 3, and you've got 3 plus. So I'm going to do my best to explain those to you. However, you've got to bear in mind is the fact I can't advise you of which insurance you need to take because it's all on individual merits and what you need and what you don't need. So I will give you just a rundown of each class, then you can make up your mind of what you want. Now additionally to this, you've also got to remember there's a compulsory Thai government tax, which is the third party that everybody's expected to pay, and that costs 645 baht. So when you take out your car insurance, you need to talk to your broker or whoever you're getting your car insurance from to explain that to you and what benefits that gets for you. But you have to pay that. That's compulsory. The other thing you need to pay, of course, is car tax. So now my car tax is actually due in March, so I'll explain that process to you then. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the car insurance and the classes and to see if I can't help you work out which one's best for you. But I'm not going to tell you which one's best for you. That's for you to decide. But I'll give you the hoedown lowdown. Anyway, let's take a look at them. As I previously mentioned, Thai car insurance comes with 5 types of cover. The 5 types of coverage are broken down like this: 1, 2, 2 plus, 3 and 3 plus. For ease, we're going to look at them in this order. We're going to look at coverage 1, coverage 2 plus, coverage 3 plus, coverage 2 and coverage 3. Now, coverage 1 is the most comprehensive. It comes with own damage collision without a third party. Technically, that means if you hit anything other than the vehicle, you're covered. So if you hit a post, a tree, lamp post, you're covered. Also covered for own damage collision with a third party. You get towing service, damage to the windscreen, theft, fire and natural disasters, including flood. Standard, you're going to get liability for third party property damage, liability for third party partly body injuries and loss of life, medical expenses, personal accident cover and bail bond coverage. So that was a quick look at coverage 1. I would presume you'd need all of this cover if you bought a brand new car off the showroom. The next level of coverage is this one, 2 plus. It doesn't come with own collision damage, so I hope I don't hit any lampposts or posts. However, it does come with own damage with collision with third party. It comes with towing service. It doesn't come with damage to windscreen, but it does come with theft, fire and natural disasters. Again, as standard, it does come with liability of third party property damages, liability for third party bodily injuries and loss of life, medical expenses, personal accident cover and bail bond coverage. Let's take a look at coverage details for 3 plus. It doesn't come with own damage collision without a third party. It does come with own damage collision with a third party, and it comes with a towing service. It doesn't come with any damage to windscreens, it doesn't come with theft, it doesn't come with fire, and it doesn't come with natural disasters including floods. It comes with the liability for third party property damages, liability for third party bodily injuries and loss of life, medical expenses, personal accident cover, and bail bond coverage. Look at the coverage details now for 2. It doesn't come with own damage collision with third party. It doesn't come with own damage collision with a third party. It doesn't come with a towing service. Doesn't come with damage to windscreen, but it does come with theft, and it does come with fire, but it doesn't come with natural disasters including floods. It does come with liability for third party property damage, liability for third party bodily injuries, loss of life, medical expenses, personal accident coverage, and bail bond coverage. Let's look at the coverage details for number 3. It doesn't come with own damage with collision with third party. It doesn't come with own damage collision with a third party. It doesn't come with a towing service. Doesn't come with damage to windscreen. Doesn't come with theft. Doesn't come with fire. And it certainly doesn't come with natural disaster. However, like the other coverage policies, you're going to need to take out the government third-party liability. Liability for third-party for property damage, liability for third-party bodily injuries or loss of life, medical expenses, personal accident coverage, and bail bond coverage. I've included this key information chart, which will break down the policy even further, so it'll explain what each individual points of the coverage are. You can either slow this down or you can watch this at your own speed, but I hope it helps.
Yeah, so there you have it. Car insurance is in a nutshell. Now, a disclaimer, I'm not a professional when it comes to car insurance, so you need to take advice on that from your insurance broker. And again, you need to ask them which is the best one for you. And as I say, each one comes with different amounts of cover, different prices. So you need to talk to your insurance broker to work out which one's the best for you. So I hope that gave you a bit of insight of car insurances and how to buy a car in Thailand. If you've got any comments, please email me or leave them in the comments and I'll try and get back to you. If you want a bit more of an in-depth view of the compulsory insurance for 645 baht, which is the government one, yeah, leave a note in the comment. I'll do a deep dive into that for you. Anyway, so that was it in a nutshell for you. I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. See you on the next big adventure. Bye.